Welcome, beautiful Scorpio. This is Tammy from Spot On Psychic Readings, and I'm going to be doing a general collective reading for you all today for now through the end of the year. I thought we'd take a look at the big picture, okay, all the way into the end of December, and kind of get a feel for where your path is headed, on a larger scale. And I'll come in later in the week and do a more close-up reading as well for the week. But for right now, we're going to look at the big picture, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I've already cleared the cards and shuffled, spread them out, so I'm going to pull them by feel today. I will say, please watch to the end so you can avoid any misunderstandings, because sometimes, the first 5 minutes of the reading doesn't give the whole reading. It doesn't give it time to build. Tarot readings do build, and we keep getting more and more information. So anyway, thank you for coming in, and I appreciate your support so much. So thank you all so much for all of your likes and comments, and really helps me pick up on your energy. So thank you so much for that. So Scorpio, here we go. I'm going to dive into your reading, pull your cards. I'm just going to feel for the energy of this. There's a lot of psychic energy here, Scorpio. I think a lot of you watching have a lot of intuition or psychic abilities. There's just a lot of that. Scorpio. Feels like a little blockage on that one. Yeah. So, okay, so let me start there before I pull the rest. This is the Tree of Life card in this deck, and it's showing me, it's a number 5. This can be a meeting place or somewhere where there's a lot of spirituality shared, or a place where you feel very in tune, but it's upside down, and it did, before I even pulled it, it felt blocked. So I feel like some of you, Scorpio, need to get out in nature more, unblock something. Maybe there's a place that you really like to go that you can't get to, or something blocking you there, okay? We'll get a little more on that and see what's happening. It may be because there's been some storm in your life. This is the storm card, and it's having to do with you've been through a stormy time, and maybe that's why you can't go back to this place that feels like home or spirituality, this Tree of Life. Because it just feels like there's some blockage there and energy that's, I don't know, it's not flowing as much as you wanted it to, but there's new love coming in. So we'll see where this goes. So there may have been a relationship that ended, it kind of felt blocked for a period of time. And again, we're looking at a big picture here, 6 months, okay, all the way to the end of the year. So there's new love showing up. Just my first look at things here. So let's see where else this goes. I'm going to pull some more cards for Scorpio. Scorpio energy. Really warm card there. Scorpio. That's funny because that really warm card is the Tower reversed. I am surprised it's so warm, so I'm going to ask about that. I was expecting it to be a love card. So there's something there that where a tower moment, where things kind of fell apart, brought in some sort of warmth for you, which is really odd. So let me see if I can get more on that, okay? I think some of this is I'm feeling just a very warm energy from you in general, Scorpio. Over the next 6 months, you're going to be radiating a lot of love, and you're going to be radiating warmth and letting people in more. That one's got strong energy. Okay, let's see what this picture shows for you, Scorpio. Some of you've gotten your wish. Yeah, okay, so there's a real mixed bag of energy here. This is really interesting. So over the next 6 months, there's a lot. Okay, so get yourself a cup of coffee or whatever and come back and watch the whole reading, because there's a lot here I'm going to tell you, okay? This is a lot. And I've got the goosebumps here for sure. So here we go. First thing is there's going to be some juggling going on. I feel like you're juggling finances potentially. You're juggling maybe situations or situations that have to do with finance. And this is a card of don't give up. You know, this is a card that says, keep going, Scorpio, don't give up, because there's more to come and you're going to get your wish and there's going to be new beginnings. And some of you may have felt like you haven't gotten your wish. Some of you are like, oh, I've been, you know, really focusing and visualizing and it's just not coming to me. I'm not getting what I want. But I'm here to tell you you're going to. Okay, so this is again going through a period of time where maybe you felt like it wasn't happening, it's not going to happen for me. You know, you may be feeling that, but it is. So there is a new beginning coming up on so many levels. And this new beginning, you know, it's having to do with emotions. It's a wand card, you know, the Ace of Wands. And it's having to do with, you know, passion sometimes with the Ace of Wands and just this warmth. I keep feeling a warmth through this whole reading. Like there's just a very warm kind of glow and this feeling of new love coming in and high emotion. You know, a lot of emotion with this reading. Because even this Tower card that I pulled, it is reversed. But even the Tower card felt warm, which is very strange. And this is telling me that something came apart. You know, it could have been actual physical structures that came apart. There could have been a storm for some of you, because it, you know, showing me this storm earlier. You know, maybe it you had some destruction happen with trees or your house or some kind of structure. Could have been an emotional storm that was destructive, okay, on that level. But it is bringing in this kind of warmth around you. It's almost like something had to fall apart in order for you to rebuild. I'm seeing for a lot of you, you're leaving some kind of addictions or a person who had addictions in the past. This is the Devil card, you know, and it has to do with sometimes monetary worries, a lot to do with addictions and codependency. It has a lot to do with toxic energy in general, but it's showing up in the past next to this Tower card in New Beginnings. So there may have been something there. Again, it feels warm to me. It's kind of funny. Usually these cards don't feel warm, but there was something there that felt warm to you about this, but it's still moving into the past. So I feel like there's a situation where there was love. You know, you didn't want to let go of the person, even if you knew it was negative, or even if there was toxic energy there, there's still a warmth. There's not this feeling of I hate this person. It's a feeling of no, I really just have to get out of this. You know, I feel like you're doing what's good for you. You're persevering. You're not giving up. You know, here's this card again of not giving up. And it may have caused a conflict, but you're pushing through and you're going to the other side of it and you're getting your new beginnings. So that's some of your reading. Let's keep going here. Got a lot more to tell you, okay? So if this is resonating with you so far, please give it a like. You know, love it when you leave comments. It really helps me pick up on your energy a lot, okay? So in your near future, this is representing you or someone you're going to be dealing with, Scorpio. This is the Queen of Pentacles, okay? I love the Queen of Pentacles. She is you know, she's known to have money. You know, she's very grounded in her gold, in her money, but also she's very organized and she's very heart-centered. She can be very intuitive. She's really got her act together, this queen. And I feel like she's a very good figure. I mean, she is a very good figure, and I feel like she's representing you, Scorpio, a lot of you. So you may be coming into more money. You may already be very grounded in money because, you know, the first card that came up was the card of maybe struggling with money, maybe juggling a little bit, you know, moving money from this account to that account to pay for things and all that. But then you're coming out as very financially grounded. So this Queen of Pentacles, very good figure here. There's been something, or there's going to be something about a separation. I feel like some of you, Scorpio, are dealing with a heartache. This is the Three of Swords. There's maybe something you had to cut out of your life that you didn't really want to. You know, it hurt. There was pain involved with this. Emotional pain, maybe physical pain. It could have caused some of you some sort of physical ailment from the strong emotions, from the sadness, from being kind of torn apart from this person. And this person could have been the Queen of Pentacles, or you were. I don't know, there's some connection with this Queen of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. So take it as it resonates. I feel like it's different for everybody. So, it really depends on your picture as to how that's playing out. But there was something where you may have been going on a trip with this person or planning it, and it's been delayed or canceled, okay? Maybe because of the breakup. I feel like things got slowed down. Things are going full speed ahead, and then they kind of screeched to a halt. So this is the Eight of Wands reversed. Something got delayed. There was definitely a delay, and there was a delay in your money. So even though there's a Queen of Pentacles showing up, I feel like for some of you, this is what happened. And same thing with this Ace of Pentacles reversed. So there was something about a delay in getting money or a windfall and that sort of thing, okay? Now, coming up, again, looking all the way to December, okay, there's going to be new beginnings. So there's a death card here. This death card, though, normally means endings and new beginnings, all right? So I take this as a new beginnings card right next to new beginnings cards and right next to leaving and possibly relocating, Scorpio. Some of you want to move. Some of you have got so much stuff up in the air and you're saying goodbye to this toxic situation, and to get away from it, you're going to move. Some of you are going to move across country, you know? This is having to do with things being up in the air. It's Knight of Wands. This could have to do with somebody from afar, you know, somebody in a different country, even somebody in a different part of the country. This could have to do with you relocating your business, but I feel like most of this reading is having to do with new love. You know, this new love card came up first thing after some sort of a stormy time period, and then you're going to have things up in the air, and then I think you're going to move. A lot of you are going to actually get a different house, sell property, you know, move, get out of Dodge, okay? So let's see if there's anything else coming up for Scorpio, and I know there is because I feel like a lot of energy on this. Got a lot of stuff coming up, Scorpio. You got, you know, I've seen that you were making decisions. You had choices. You were making decisions in that last reading. A lot of thought about things. And I feel like over the next 6 months, those decisions are going to be solidified for you. Making a choice. Here's the card. Making a choice. That's just what I was saying. So there's definitely, and I got the goosebumps on that. It's like some of you are in a situation where you've got to choose in love. You've got to choose where you're going to live. You've got to choose if you're going to walk away from that toxic energy that you kind of still love on some level. You don't want to walk away from it, but you know it's not good for you. So you're making a choice. And it's the number 30. So I feel for some of you, that's an important number, so I wanted to give that to you. There's a lot of balance that goes on with that card. It's like it's ready to fall either way. So there's the magic stream, and this is having to do with you being on your life purpose, okay? This is having to do with the work that you do is a real service to others. It's really important, and all the good karma that you're putting out there doing this for people, it's coming right back to you. So there's this beautiful flow of this magic stream of energy for you, Scorpio. There is a rescue. Some of you either want or need a rescue, or you're going to rescue somebody, maybe yourself. Okay, so let's see where that goes, because there's a stream there. Well, actually, a waterfall. There's a waterfall, and this person's about to fall off, but there's somebody with a balloon coming over to save them. Okay, you can see this. So there's somebody coming to your rescue, or you're going to be the rescuer. I think some of you are going to be the rescuer. You know, you're going to rescue somebody because that's in your flow of life. That's in what you do. You help people. Oops, flip these cards the wrong way. Some of you with the situation of this separation you've gone through have hit rock bottom, or your person has. And I'm just feeling like they want me to say, you know, when you hit rock bottom, you have nowhere to go but up. And that's the situation you're in. And some of you are either going to help rescue somebody who's hit rock bottom, or they're going to rescue you. But there's definitely an improvement, and it's good either way. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing, whoever's hit rock bottom, because there's always an improvement after that, you know. This is Ghostlands. Some of you may be feeling like you are living in a ghost land where everybody's left and there's nothing left there. And I feel like in this toxic situation in particular, the Devil card that I got earlier in the Tower, you just may be feeling like everything fell apart to the point there's nothing left, and everybody left. You know, this is a ghost land. This is an empty town, and it's all iced over, and there's a wheel that looks like a wheel of fortune or a clock all the way around it, and it's telling me, you know, it's time. And it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to get out of this ghost land, because there's just nothing left there for you. And I'm sure that will resonate with some of you. And this is how, again, I'm, you know, zoom this out to December, because I'm doing this for the next 6 months, for the last half of this year. And this is why you're relocating. There's nothing left there for you. So I see you moving. A lot of you are going to be moving. And you're going to be coming back to life. This is the card of coming back to life. So you'll get out of that ghost land where there's nothing left for you there, and you'll come back to life. You're going to feel your spirit feel free again. And this is the Golden Palace. So look at this. You're going to be going from Ghostlands to the Golden Palace. This is quite a turnaround. So for those of you who are thinking about relocating, it looks like the cards are saying it's a good thing for sure. So here's your relocating, things up in the air, relocating from the Ghostland to the Golden Palace. Now, this Golden Palace, you know, has a big light around it. It's sitting on a cliff. It's up high. It's very beautiful. It's built of gold. And it's up there where it's very safe. You know, it looks very stable. You can see a long way. You'll have a lot of visions there. Because if you're in this Golden Palace up on top of that plateau, you have a big vision. You know, you have like eagle vision up there. You can see every little thing. So in a spiritual sense, you'll have clairvoyance. You'll have more clarity on your whole situation. You can see things from a whole different perspective, Scorpio. And that's what this card represents. And it also represents your Queen of Pentacles, which is representing you, of golden coins and financial stability, okay? But it also comes with a lot of spiritual awareness and clarity, okay? Yeah, I keep hearing eagle vision. There's something about eagles being a totem for you. Whoops, it's not showing up in the card, but definitely eagles are something that's important to some of you, because they're telling me to mention that. And this is the card 23. For those of you into numbers, 23 is your final outcome for the second half of this year, going up to December. So I'm going to leave you with that, Scorpio. Thank you so much for supporting the channel and coming in. Thanks for liking. Thanks for all your support, your comments, your subscriptions, everything. I love you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye.